All right, so we're going back to the Ice Age today,
Yeah.
to a creature that hasn't been seen in about 13,000 years,
Oh, wow.
the dire wolf.
Okay.
And there are claims that it's back.
Really?
So we're going to do a deep dive into all this,
Sounds good.
looking at this recent claim from Colossal Biosciences.
Mm-hmm.
And this was reported exclusively by ABC News. So,
Oh, wow. Okay.
yeah, so you're here because you want to get smart fast on this topic.
Right.
And so
Yeah.
let's really unpack this whole scientific development and
Yeah.
what it all means. So
Yeah. So 13,000 years,
huge.
huge amount of time.
Yeah.
I mean, a blink of an eye, geologically speaking, but for us,
Right.
that's a long time.
Yeah.
The Stone Age was the last time these animals were around.
Yeah.
So to think that they might be back,
Wow.
it's pretty wild.
It is. And Colossal Bioscience is definitely making a statement here.
Okay.
They're claiming a scientific first.
Yeah.
The fact that ABC got that exclusive look inside their lab
Yeah. That did
definitely adds to it.
more interesting.
It does. Yeah.
How did they do it?
Right. So
Yeah.
their whole approach is based on genetics.
Genetics. Okay.
And they're really focusing on the dire wolf's closest living relative,
Okay.
which is the gray wolf.
The gray wolf. Okay, so
Yeah.
they're related.
Yeah. So the report highlights that there's actually 99.5% genetic similarity
Wow.
between gray wolves and dire wolves.
That's so close.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So it's that tiny 0.5% difference
Right.
that they had to work with.
Okay, so that's where the challenge lies.
Exactly. So
Okay.
Colossal says they're using all these gene editing tools.
Ah, okay.
And it's likely they're using CRISPR technology
Mm-hmm.
to make all these targeted changes in the gray wolf's DNA,
Got it. So they're taking the gray wolf DNA and
Yeah.
they're editing it to
Yeah.
be more like the
like the dire wolf.
dire wolf. Okay.
Yeah. So they're essentially rewriting these small sections to match the ancient dire wolf genome.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah. And they're not shying away from making bold statements about it.
What are they saying?
They're claiming that that animal looks like a dire wolf. It will behave like a dire wolf, and it is a dire wolf.
Wow. So no doubt about it.
Yeah, no doubt. But that's a huge claim, right?
Yeah.
Like, even with that 99.5% similarity, could those little differences lead to some big changes?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like
Yeah.
in terms of its behavior, its physical traits.
Right, like maybe it wouldn't be a true dire wolf in the ecological sense.
Yeah, could be a dire wolf in the lab.
Right,
How would it behave in the wild?
exactly.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, the ABC report actually shows us what they say is proof.
Oh, really? What is it?
They have these two 7-month-old animals
Oh, wow.
named Romulus and Rehise,
Okay.
and they say they're healthy.
So they're alive and well.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
all going like they should be.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And they're just focused on dire wolves.
So that's just the start.
No.
Colossal is actually aiming for even bigger things.
What do you mean?
They mentioned in the report that they want to bring back woolly mammoths by 2028.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Woolly mammoths?
woolly mammoths.
Like the ones from the Ice Age?
Yes,
That is ambitious.
it is. It gives you a sense of just how ambitious they are.
Yeah, they're not messing around.
They're not.
So what happens when you bring these animals back?
Right. That's the big question.
Yeah.
Because the report also mentions some concerns.
Okay, like what?
Well, some people are worried about how this could impact delicate ecosystems.
Mm-hmm.
You know, imagine reintroducing a predator
Right?
that's been gone for thousands of years.
Yeah, who knows what could happen?
Yeah, we don't know what the consequences could be.
Yeah.
It's a big unknown.
Right.
But to sum it all up for you,
Okay.
Colossal Biosciences says they've brought back the dire wolf after
Uh-huh.
13,000 years.
It's incredible.
And they're doing it by editing the genes of gray wolves,
Mm-hmm.
which share almost all of their DNA.
Yeah.
And they even have these living examples to show for it.
That's wild.
It is. But here's where things get really interesting.
Okay.
Because this whole thing raises so many questions
Yeah.
about our relationship with nature
Mm-hmm.
and what happens when we start messing with it like this.
What are the long-term effects?
Exactly. And that's something for all of us to think about.
Right.
You know, what could this mean for our planet?
Yeah.
What are the potential benefits? But also what unforeseen challenges might we face?
Yeah, what could go wrong?
Exactly. It's a whole new frontier.
It's a lot to consider.
It is.
Sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a fascinating stuff.
Yeah. This is a really interesting deep dive.
Yeah, I think so too.
Thanks for having me on.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for joining me.
Of course.
All right. Well, that's it for today.
See ya.
Take care.
Bye.